Esther for a walk, and I am really enjoying the cold weather. It's been really nice. And I've also been enjoying how many of you are so interested in English paper piecing. And I know a couple of you have bought the materials to start your own piece, and I'm so excited about that. So yeah, that brings me so much joy. I am still knitting. I did knit a couple of rows on my field day jacket the other night. I'm really hoping to get past the second buttonhole this week. I really would like this sweater to be done by the end of the year, but I'm also just kind of letting myself be inspired by what I'm inspired by and work on what is bringing me joy. So I need to thread this needle. Can I do this? I can. So I have had a couple of people ask how I do this, and I don't know if I do it correctly. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, but if there's something that I've learned in crafting and gardening, just about any of my hobbies, including climbing, there are multiple ways to do things, and they all work if you're getting a result that you like. So I threaded my needle. This is my needle. It's so tiny. And I'm gonna pick one of these to stitch. Which one do I want to do? I think I might start with my mushroom center. Yeah. So the way that I store these, I have this quilted bag that I made. And I usually have my needle sticking in this hexie that I made before I decided that I only wanted to do pattern fabric instead of plain color fabric. So I will stick this in it, wrap my thread, I almost called it string or yarn, my thread around it and put it in here so that there's not like a loose needle just chilling out. I have this. I will also bring my spool of thread, some embroidery scissors, and then I have these quilting clips, and I will take a hexagon and put the center up front, and I collect it going clockwise starting at the top of the hexagon, so I can then take off this and know that this is supposed to be first. I also take photos of all of the flowers before I put them away so that I know what order I want them to go in. Get my thread back ready to go. And then take this. I need to make sure I'm okay, because you're sewing with right sides together, and you start in one corner and you just grab the fabric, you don't grab the paper. And then I leave just a little bit of a tail, and then I go back in really close to where I came out, and then I pull this pretty close to close. I don't know if you can see any of this. And then I go through this loop with my needle and pull it taut, and then go back through the corner one more time. And that's how I secure my corners. And then I just stitch across the top. And it's so weird. You can feel the paper when you are going through it. Like I keep putting paper here. So I need to go a little higher. There it goes. And sometimes the glue, Esther has zoomies after her after our walk. The glue sometimes gives you resistance too, but you're just catching, let me do it, and then I'll show you up close how much fabric. Oh my goodness, Esther. you're just catching, that's right here, a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. You're just catching a little bit. I will also link the tutorial that I found useful. There are so many tutorials out there, and like all tutorials, find the one that makes sense to you. I found the one that I like, and that is what I stuck with. I also enjoy her tutorials for a bunch of things. Like that's how I learned how to make bookmarks. I'm working on hot pads, but my binding is not going so well. I'm really bad at binding. It's just, you know, something new to learn. So I'm going to keep working on this hexie because I need to make 2 today. I need to eat something, and I also need to do my weight workout for the day. I hate lifting weights. I don't lift anything heavy because I don't have heavy weights at my house. Goodness, Esther. But I still try to do some resistance training a couple times a week. I've been off of it for a little bit. When I got sick, I just kind of stopped, and I can feel it when I'm climbing that I'm just not as strong, and I don't like feeling like that. So I'm going to do that today before I pick up Eliza. Yeah, it's only 4 o'clock, so I've got 2.5 hours until I need to leave. So I'm going to eat some food, do my weighted workout, and then keep working on my hexagons until it's time to pick the kiddo up. I just finished my sewing for the night. I finished 1 hexagon. I love it. It goes this way. I love it so much. And then I started the second one for today because I didn't do one yesterday. So I'm hoping to finish this up and another one tomorrow. We'll see if that happens. But this is the one I've started. So this is going to go into my bag along with everything else. It just looks, I love a bag. I love a bag to hold things. But it is 10:16 right now, and I am so tired. So I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna do my yoga practice and then shower and go to bed. So thank you so much for being here, and I will see you tomorrow.